Hi boys and girls. Many of my millions of viewers from all over the world and elsewhere have been telling me that after the general election here in the UK, they think that politicians are from another planet. Which got me thinking, do extraterrestrials really exist? To help me answer this question, they found me an expert on the subject. Joining me for 5 minutes on my chaise longue this week is astrobiologist Isla Mann.
Chaise longue? Shouldn't that be settee?
No, it's definitely a chaise longue. What made you think it was a settee?
Oh, it was a joke. SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Oh, I see. I didn't expect you to couch it in those terms. But we must get on. We've only got 5 minutes, you know.
That long? When this subject goes to the core of our understanding of the universe.
Well, you wouldn't want to get bogged down in the science.
Oh no, let's not get bogged down in the science. Especially when the search for intelligence here on Earth can seem arduous at times. I mean, have you seen the One Show?
You make a good point. Actually, just before we start, you know Professor Brian Cox?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Could you introduce us, do you think? Charming, gorgeous, clever? I'm sure he'd be pleased to meet me.
I know of him. I don't know him personally.
But that was the main reason I invited... Oh, never mind. OK, so do aliens exist?
Oh yes, we've been in communication with them for years.
Years? Why didn't you tell us about it before?
Are you serious? Anarchy would reign. Look, organised religion has enough on its plate, covering up allegations of paedophilia and videos of the Dalai Lama stamping on puppies and kicking kittens. And can you imagine the panic that would ensue if religion's core beliefs were conclusively proved to be false? And can you imagine what people would say to the prospect of illegal aliens from other planets coming here?
You make a good point. The prospect of immigrants from Romania seems to be enough to give some people the heebie-jeebies. So, how does it work, communicating with these aliens?
We use radio.
Right. You send them clips from the Archers and the Chart Show, that sort of thing.
No, Trudy. Without getting bogged down in the science, we use high-powered radio transmitter receivers to converse with them.
But how do you understand them?
We use a rudimentary translation matrix.
A rude what?
A rudimentary translation matrix.
Of course. What else would you use? But how does that work?
Well, without getting bogged down in the science, their language is really just a series of grunts and squawks.
Oh, you mean a bit like Top Gear?
Oh, very much like Top Gear. We run their sounds through our translation software and export the results.
Oh yes, I get it. Export them to India or somewhere so it can be processed by a low-cost labour force.
Oh no, we export them to another programme. It's computer language.
Well, I don't want to get bogged down in the science, but I don't think you should be letting computers get involved. Next thing, they'll be suggesting purchases to the aliens based on their previous buying patterns, or showing them sponsored news articles based on their previous browsing history.
No, Trudy, that could never happen.
Why not?
Well, let's not get bogged down in the science, but...
No, quite right. Let's not get bogged down in the science. We must get on. We've only got 5 minutes, you know. What have you been communicating with the aliens about?
Well, we've been sending them examples of our culture and art and so on.
And is there anything they respond to particularly?
Well, they seem to like videos of cats playing in cardboard boxes.
Is that all?
Oh no! They also love photos of people's dinners and their dogs. And most of all, those platitudinous, trite, cliched, life-affirming would-be motivational statements that are written on a background of something vaguely cosmic-y or Chinese-y looking.
Many times what people need is not a brilliant mind that speaks, but a special heart that listens.
That is a wonderful example of that sort of nonsense. They lap it up.
It wasn't supposed to be an example. I was just saying.
Oh.
But anyway, this is brilliant news for my shares in Facebook. Both of them. Are there many inhabited planets out there?
Oh, billions, I expect. The sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit. Imagine if Buzz Lightyear had taken that approach. Now, how many of them are contactable, do you think?
Well, there is a way of being precise about this, but I don't want to get bogged down in the science.
Ah, that's the not wanting to get bogged down in the science alarm. As you can tell, we keep it on the least sensitive setting. Well, I think we've all learned something today, especially you, Isla. Don't let yourself get into a situation where the science could bog you down. And talking of David Icke, see you next Tuesday. And remember, keep it light. If you've been affected by any of the issues in this programme, you'd never have survived that Orson Welles thing. Hope the rest of you enjoyed this week's show. Leave a comment down below. Please click the like button and subscribe to my channel.